Hello everyone. Welcome back to this channel. This time, we're going to discuss some leaks I've come across, which seem very exciting. And these leaks also come from a fairly credible source, namely Anon Leaks. Alright, let's not waste any time and get right into it. So, this leak is related to one of the new characters named Cyrene. And before we get to the leak from Anon Leaks, I have already obtained a leak from another source about Cyrene as well. This source is named Yucheng Shanjia O Tian Cheng, which was then shared by Galaxy Leak, which is also one of the credible sources. In detail, here is the list of Cyrene's buff effects on the Chrysos Heirs. Castoris. Cyrene allows Castoris excess new buds to overflow, but it cannot generate additional energy. Instead, the overflow amount is converted into a damage multiplier. Phenon, ultimate does not expire, grants 20% crit rate, and adds a damage multiplier to each attack. I don't know what is meant by does not expire. Does it mean Phenon won't leave its territory after using the ultimate? Or can Phenon's core flam stacks exceed 15 like the effect of Phenon's E6? We still don't know the details. However, there's an interesting detail shared by HXG's leak channel. According to them, Phenon Ultimate will not expire means he won't leave the territory after 6 rounds. He will remain in his transformed state until you decide to exit manually. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Basically, Phenon will stay inside his territory even after the explosion turn of his ultimate ends. If you're still confused about the mechanic, it might be similar to the Phenon battle in Story 3.4 against Mighty Eye, Castoris, and Hyacinth. In that battle, Phenon remained inside his territory even after his ultimate turn ended. You could say Cyrene is making Phenon match his lore. That said, it's still possible Phenon might leave the territory if he dies and runs out of HP. Even though this might sound too good to be true, let's just wait and see the full Cyrene kit reveal in Beta 3.7 this Thursday. Mighty Eye gains a 60% crit DMG increase after performing the first ascension toward the Vendetta form. Aglia, at max speed stacks, immediately receives 70 energy. Anaxa recovers skill points and increases the number of hits per skill. In addition to these specific effects, the leak also mentions that there will be no less than 5 variations of skill visual effects introduced. Furthermore, the buffs provided to the Chrysos Heirs will be accompanied by a special interface, so players can easily identify and feel the impact given. After understanding the leak from the source Yucheng Shanjia O Tian Cheng, let's move on to the information shared by Anon Leaks, one of the trusted and credible sources. In the Anon Leaks version of the leak, there are several additional pieces of information that are quite important. First, Cyrene is said to be the first character in HSR whose main skill has requirements based on the names of teammates. Interestingly, this skill covers all 12 of the Chrysos Heirs. In addition, Cyrene is reported to have special energy that can be filled faster if there are Chrysos Heirs characters on the battlefield. And according to Anon Leaks, the information provided by Yucheng Shanjia O Tian Cheng is basically correct, although there are some minor errors in certain details. Anon Leaks also confirms that Cyrene has the potential to become a main DPS, especially if players manage to obtain high-level Eidolons. However, there is also a support aspect that makes her quite unique. In the leak, it is mentioned that Cyrene can activate the ultimates of all team members when she first uses her ultimate in battle. Nevertheless, there is a limitation that needs to be noted, namely the difficulty in energy regeneration if there are no Chrysos Heirs or Memosprite in the team. Thus, it can be said that Cyrene is a support version of Acheron who heavily relies on other characters to accelerate her ultimate. Acheron depends on characters who can apply debuffs, while Cyrene depends on Chrysos Heirs or characters with Memosprite. This raises doubts about whether Cyrene can truly be categorized as a universal support that is flexible for all team compositions. The question is, can Phenon's ultimate also be instantly activated when Cyrene uses her ultimate? If so, maybe Cyrene will become a replacement for Sunday in a Phenon team, or perhaps as a replacement for danheng pity if you want to play without a sustain. Okay, that's all for now, everyone. What are your thoughts on this leak? Write your opinions in the comments section, and don't forget to share this information with your friends who also play Honkai Star Rail. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on other important updates. See you in the next update.